No, I didn't shoot him. Well, someone clearly did. Who was it? My son shot Devontae. That man took our daughter's life. It wouldn't be fair if he survives this when our Pearl couldn't even survive his attack. Somehow he got a gun and lit Dad up. Nichelle, if JJ did shoot Dad, then he didn't do it to hurt him or hurt us. Dad's a dangerous man. JJ and his family must have felt threatened. Okay, Ben, are you gonna help me expose a docu or not? Hey, Owen. Hey, Wanda. I wanted to see how you were doing since news broke out about Devontae's shooting. Were you able to get JJ to take his meds? He still refuses to. JJ is adamant that the pills are poisoned by Devontae. I don't know how I'm gonna convince him to do so. I've been thinking about it all night, and I feel like there's only one way to get our son the help he needs. What do you have in mind? I think the best thing to do is to have JJ hospitalized. Thank you for letting me in. This is your house after all. I only live here, but my father's name is still on the deed. How are you feeling? Fine. Are you sure, Isabel? I get that Devontae's a sicko, but he's still your husband and he's stuck in a coma. And now I'm just waiting for an update. There's nothing I can do but wait and find out if he'll wake up. Is that what you want? Is there any news on your father? Nope, he's still in a coma. Enough about that though. What's this news you've got for me, Quinlan? Ben agreed to dig up all the information needed to expose to the world that Adaku Bello is actually Adaku Denjuma. To be honest, Owen, I don't know how to feel. Devontae being shot is exactly what he gets. I just hate how the details are still hush-hush to the public. What reason does he have to be at the Dorval estate? After hearing Jeremiah's interview a while back, it's clear that Devontae wanted to cause trouble and it backfired on him. It also sucks that he's still in a coma, where he can't be interviewed at the moment. But how do you feel about that, Wanda? Do you want him to wake up? No, there is no way I'm gonna let our son go into some mental institution, Jeremiah. What JJ's going through is out of our hands at this point. So we're just gonna give up on our child? Getting him into a hospital isn't my way of giving up on him. We need to look at the options first. Why not try different options of convincing him to take his meds? JJ shot Devontae Shelley. That traumatized him. Not only is he dealing with that, but he's been off of his meds for who knows how long. I would try to convince him to take his medication, but JJ's not being rational. Besides, it's not like we're gonna keep him away for good. I think it's best to put him on a 72-hour hold. He clearly doesn't want to take his meds. Do you honestly think that he'd be willing to be hospitalized? You're right. I doubt he'd be willing to leave home, but we can't help him the way we like to. JJ needs professional help. I've been married to Devontae for over 20 years. Throughout our entire marriage, I genuinely cared about him, which is why it broke my heart to discover that I've been married to an imaginary man all along. Look at the brighter side, Isabel. Your marriage to Devontae wasn't a complete waste. That man gave you children who you love. And it's my children who I'm concerned about the most. The father they still love is fighting for his life. And I feel so ashamed over the fact that there's a part of me which hopes that Devontae never wakes up. Devontae deserves to lose his life after everything he's taken throughout the years. Is Ben actually willing to put his life on the line to expose Adaku as Kalu Denjuma's daughter, it was her product that almost took his younger brother's life. My guess is that he doesn't want someone else's life to be lost, which is why he feels this need to help us take Adaku down. When everything comes to light, she's gonna wonder who figured out that she's a Denjuma. Not only will Ben be a target, but so will we. The world would be a much better place without Devante Torres in it. The world would have certainly been a better place if he didn't take Elvira out of it. You must really miss her every single day. A part of me was lost when Elvira lost her life. I get that Devante has children and that they'll be heartbroken if he passes away, but I can't help it, Owen. I want that man to suffer as he takes his last breath, just like he made Elvira suffer. What's going on here? JJ only picked up the gun to protect me, Jeremiah. He's not a danger to himself or to those around him. I want to believe that, Shelly, I do, but we don't know that for sure. In fact, he's unpredictable at the moment. Before he was diagnosed, he ran away, remember? Of course I do. When he went missing, those were the worst days of my life. And I don't want either of us to experience anything like that again. We can't watch him 24/7. We were more than capable of doing that when he and Vanessa were newborns. Why wouldn't we be able to do so again? Because our son isn't a baby anymore. He's a teenager with mental issues, and I don't want to risk him running away again or worse. Not only that, but to keep the law from looking further into JJ, we have to show the law that JJ wasn't in the right state of mind when he shot Devante. In order for the law to believe it, we've got to get our son help. Jeremiah, please, we can't do this. I don't want to do this, Shelly, but we don't have any other options. Getting JJ the proper help is the only way he'll get better. You have nothing to feel guilty about, Isabel. Just because Devante happens to be the father of your children doesn't make him any less of a monster, which is why I feel so conflicted about this situation, Isidore, because I'm afraid that if he does pass away, that it would only tear my family apart. Don't underestimate yourself. You're more than capable of keeping your family together. But keeping my family together isn't my only concern. I'm worried about what could happen to Theodosius' palace. I understand that Adaku will be looking for a target, but there's no way she's gonna figure out that you and I knew about her true identity, Pacho. For the sake of both of us staying alive, I hope that she doesn't even guess that either of us are involved. She won't. Besides, she'll lose whatever power she has when her identity is leaked to the public, as if that would keep her from choosing violence. Owen stopped by to check up on me. What's wrong? Since I heard about Devante being shot, I wanted to see how Wanda was doing. Thank you for being a good friend to my wife. Can you let me speak with her now? Of course, Edel. Enjoy the rest of your day. What do you need to speak with me about? I think it would be best if you keep your distance from Owen Grant. What? Udell, you can't be serious. Don't tell me you feel some sort of way because of a simple hug. I'm not threatened by him, Wanda. What worries me is his initial questioning about Yvette's change of heart when she dropped charges against Max Russo. It concerns me that the closer he gets to you, the more likely he'll find out that Yvette lied about Max. Did Yvette tell you about this? Because she was having these same concerns. May I remind you that Owen decided to drop the whole thing? As a matter of fact, Yvette didn't mention anything to me, but our daughter has a point. Owen agreeing to stop digging doesn't make him any less curious. Alright, JJ, your mother and I have something important to tell you. What's wrong? Is the demon coming after us again? No one is coming after us, baby. In fact, you're gonna stay somewhere that's safe. Where are we going? Hello, JJ. Who are you? What's going on? We're gonna have you come with us so that we can better assist your needs. Better assist my needs? What are you talking about? I don't know you. Mom, Dad, make them go away. It's okay, JJ. They're here to help. I don't want their help. I want them gone. Tell them to leave. Baby, we can't do that. I promise you that you'll be back home before you know it. They're not here to hurt you. That's what they want you to think. It's the demon. He sent them here. He sent them to destroy me. Don't touch me. Get off me. Mom, Dad, help me. Help. Like I told you before, I'll do whatever it takes to make sure you get a hold of Theodosius' palace, no matter what happens. Thank you, Essidor. I get a thank you? I don't think I've heard you tell me those words since like the late 90s. Yes, because you could have taken this opportunity to boast about Devante's downfall, especially since he did take your sister's life. Instead, you put those feelings aside to comfort me. That's because I never wish ill towards Devante at the expense of hurting you, Isabel. Since Adaku will be exposed as a Denjima soon, it would only be a matter of time until her empire crumbles. Pacho, I've gotta go. I've got another call. Hey, it's done. I got Adaku's birth certificate and anonymously sent it to another news station. Soon enough, your boss is gonna find herself in the limelight.